guys? It's your boy, Japan in Japan, and here I am absorbing all this energy from the sun. It just made me think, because I couldn't think of a topic to talk about. I want to talk to you guys about energy and how your energy can save you in Japan. Now, first of all, it's interesting that I call myself Japan in Japan, and I'm not even there yet. And there's a reason for that. So, the me that exists in Japan is a separate version of me. It's the Japan in Japan. Yo, what up? I like to say it's my future me, speaking from the future. And that future me has its own energy behind it that kind of fuels me. So when I say energy, I mean, when you talk to somebody, they don't have any aspirations, any dreams, they don't know what they're gonna do the next day, they don't really care. You can kind of feel that. You can feel it in people when they don't really have anything going for them. And then also, when you speak to someone that has their dreams, aspirations, they know exactly where they're going in the future, they got the head on straight, they know exactly what they want for themselves. They have an energy to them that you can feel. You can feel that the person's going places. So I feel like that energy is a real thing that, the person that you are in the future is channeling into you in the present moment. And it's something that can be felt. Also, when you're interacting with a person, the energy you bring to the interaction will ultimately conduct the whole entire situation. For example, if you come at someone with a negative energy, you're apprehensive, you're worried, you're nervous, you're afraid, fear's guiding you, then the outcome's gonna be, a very negative one in the terms of things are not gonna work out for you, because the fear that you're giving out, the energy, the negative energy you're giving out, you're gonna get right back. People say in this life a lot, what you get is what you give. What goes around comes around, but I say what you get is what you give. What you give is what you get. So come to a interaction, say you're in Japan, you come to an interaction with a positive energy, you're gonna have a much more positive outcome for what you need. Maybe you need directions or something. The person's not gonna be afraid to interact with you just because you're of a different skin color, or you're a gaijin like I am. If you come at them with a positive energy, you'll get what you need as far as what they're capable of providing, information, whatever. And you might actually get a little bit more if you're actually you have that much energy behind what you give out. You might get a little bit more information than you even expected. And that's happened to me several times while I was in Japan. And your energy signal, your vibration, is determined by the things that you do, the things that you say, your facial expressions, your daily, routines that you go through. That makes you who you are. And who you are is more than just your body. It's the energy that you provide, that you put out, the vibration you put out. So, depending on how you are, will determine who's drawn to you. Your magnetism, your energy level will only attract those energy levels back to you. So people that don't truly understand that and don't realize that if you just change certain things about you, things in your life will start to change. The people you start to interact with will start to change. The things you eat will start to change. The things you do start to change little by little. And that's all because of the energy you're putting out into the world. You're getting right back, and anything you change is also going to be affected in that same way. So the confidence that I have within myself is coming from future Mike, Japan in Japan. That energy is coming straight to me. And it's telling me that, look, when you get here, there's nothing to fear, Everything that you need will fall into place. And that really puts my mind at ease. Knowing where I'm trying to go is what's going to lead me to what I want, knowing the fact that I'm going to be doing what I want to do with my life and that nothing's going to turn that away. Just knowing it in my head, deciding that I know it, is giving me the energy to actually go out and do the things that I need to do to make it happen. And when you don't do that, when you don't speak things into reality, things just tend to not manifest. When you start talking about it and telling people, telling the important people in your life, people that care about your future, when you start, speaking those things into existence, things start to happen. And that's kind of what's been happening lately. How this channel, me going to Japan, all that's how this happened. A good friend of mine, Nikki, we convinced ourselves last year that this year we were going to be in Japan together and we're going to make it happen no matter what. It took until maybe February that he decided him and his friend were going to go, and he just said, Mike, this is the time. I said, look, I've been talking to you about this. I have no reason to not do this. So that's just how it all happened. And if I hadn't really given myself the confidence to say, yeah, it's possible, I would have totally turned it down, and he might not have contacted me to convince me to go. So that's what I mean by, speak things into reality, and that energy will come right back to you. So there's this motivational speaker. You guys may or may not know him. His name is Les Brown. And my friend Mark from Just Saying sent me this clip, and it stuck with me to this day. I actually made an anime video to it, to Dragon Ball Z. And he said this:
"It is not the movement of the clock that produces the newness of life. It is the movement in your mind."
And that is such a powerful thing, because changing your mind is all that it takes. Changing your mindset, the things that you believe in, that's all it takes. And what he means by the newness of life is basically your future, the things that you want in your life, the future that you want to manifest. It's all based on the movement in your mind. And that movement can come from the thoughts that you create from your future self, the way you see yourself in the future. It's just like you said, it's not the movement of the clock. Time does not create the future that you're seeking. You have to start as soon as you realize it in your head. Realize it as soon as you visualize it in your head. That's the starting point. That's where time kind of starts. At any moment, that's where it starts. As soon as you change something in your brain, that's when that vibration starts to send out. It's signal, and it's not going to come right away. You order something online, it's going to take some time to get back to you. So you just got to give it, you have to water it, you got to give it some time. And if you really, really love it and truly believe in it, it will manifest. And it's guaranteed, basically. Anything you put your mind to will grow. Anything you set your mind to will grow. So it will automatically manifest as long as you keep it in your mind every day. As long as you make it a part of yourself. So that's my message for you guys today. Sitting out here in the sun rays giving off that beautiful, beautiful natural energy. And thank you guys. Subscribe, like this video. Also, you can follow me on Instagram at MikeGia or at TrampAnime. Follow my Snapchat at Darkness, and I will see you guys in the next video.